What is going on, my lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world? Let's just hop right up in this bitch. We're starting off with an Enkidu mirror match. I'm actually kind of confused. 81% win rate. Who the hell is this? That's actually a little nutty. Very surprising, because I was scrolling down, you know, like looking for the mirror match, right? And I found an Eltnum versus Eltnum, but unfortunately they were very low points. So I kept on looking, and honestly, there was a rather surprising amount of Enkidu and way too much Phonon and Seth. I don't know why, but like all three of those characters were very prevalent. And then the rest of the cast just kind of, you know, like whatever. Kind of, you know, what you would expect normal. I don't know if that dude ever actually started blocking high. Wonder if he would have gotten hit. But Mr. 81% win rate right now is either in full study mode or somebody been boosted. Because he just got his ass handed to him. Alright, I'm calling win trading. Hey, block me, God. How are you gonna block a 2C? I mean, not like it's hard to block, but you block a 2C, he doesn't cancel it. There is enough recovery on Enkidu's C moves that you can noticeably, you can visually confirm that there is no possible follow-up and still punish him for it. That was a very confusing. Oh, he's fun. Oh, wow. Okay, 5B is a little bit better than I thought. Just gets hit by the raw dash C. All right. I actually don't think he had time to block. Enkidu's backdash is a little weird. There is definitely like a period of time where he is stuck in an animation. It seems like he's returned to neutral, but he definitely hasn't. I don't like this dude's combos. 81% win rate, 800 games played or some shit. Should have picked up better mid-screen combos than this. That is, oh, he fucked it up. That's huge. Oh, we got good broken though. Oh, UNIST is choking. This man is mad that Persona 5 hit the big time. Everybody's forgotten about UNIST, and now he's choking because nobody can remember him. Wow, he's really choking. Now, granted, I was about to say, granted, that Enkidu could have killed off of that because he could have gotten whatever punish he could have possibly wanted. But that super was actually enough to do it. So, never mind. I can't believe that was actually enough. Alright, we saw Enkidu win. Now let's watch. Oh, no. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because the man has a lot of points. He might be an orange square, but he does have a lot of points. So I'm gonna trust the points over the square. Because that is something. I've actually been kind of thinking about it recently for really no particular reason. But how in BlazBlue and Guilty Gear both, like, people just have never, they stopped playing, ever since they came out with the lobby system. They just stopped playing ranked completely. And that really irked me. I mean, it continues to irk me because, like, the only other real method of telling what could potentially be a fair match or not is the colored squares. But the colored squares are so meaningless, so easy to farm, easy to kind of, like, I mean, they really don't mean anything. And, oh my god, the whiff punish. This Phonon got no D. Whereas in ranked, like, you can't really fake that. I mean, yeah, you can boost your rank up. It is possible, but obviously it's a hell of a lot harder, and those kind of people aren't going to be trying to get into normal matches to begin with anyway. So, like, because if everybody plays a ranked system, then eventually everybody's going to get distributed around their skill level. And thus, if you play ranked and you play around your skill level, you should be hopefully guaranteed good matches. And so that's part of the reason why, like, I feel like my enjoyment of BlazBlue, especially, because obviously I've never really managed to get fully into Guilty Gear, but my enjoyment of BlazBlue has dwindled so significantly. I think part of that is a factor of, like, matches are very imbalanced. It's not too often that you actually find a good match that actually feels like it could have gone both ways. Like, either I just run a train on somebody, or the train gets run on me, one way or the other. So all of that took me 2 rounds to explain. Basically to say, I'm trusting this man's points over his colored square because I feel that means more. Oh crap, that was a lot of meter. But it allowed her to maintain corner control. Now she didn't get to pop her grid though, so yeah, this is actually not good anymore. It was good for Enkidu for a moment. Not so much anymore. This is rough. Like, this set right here, like the distance this Phonon is maintaining is the absolute roughest for Enkidu, 100%. If she just maintains that mid-range, like, I mean, a little bit closer than that, because that's really outside Phonon's effective range as well, aside from a very select couple of tools that she doesn't really get anything from. Like, right where she was before she dashed in, that's perfect. You just maintain that spacing against Enkidu, and there is nothing this character can do. But she did not maintain that distance. And she got jumped at. Wow! That was a weird interaction. And unlucky for the Enkidu. Told you the Enkidu was going to lose. It's a foregone conclusion in this matchup. Damn, that man's played 2,000 matches. This is a 3 million point. Oh, yeah, popping quest. Alright, that makes sense. 3677 matches. I wish I could find that many matches. One of these days, I'm gonna find the time to take like a 1-month vacation to Japan and just do nothing. I will not go anywhere. I will not visit. I will not go sightseeing. I won't go do anything. I am going to go to like a LAN cafe or something and just play ranked anime fighting games. Because the Japanese do still play ranked regularly. He might stop playing ranked after this. Holy shit, that was an ass beating. But that's what Mika is. I mean, she encapsulates that. She is that type of character that will very easily just run through you. You give her one opening and that's just it. In this, it could, oh, she dropped it. I'm actually surprised that's safe on block. Oh, that was such, oh, 2 big opportunities. Just, oh, there we go. Oh my god, the overhead. That's actually so dangerous because of UNIST's tech system, where if you tech in the air, you cannot do anything on the way down. Now, granted, you also can't be hit on the way down, so you do have protection, but it allows for the setup of some pretty dirty mix-up like what that Chaos just did. Super actually caught, and he gets a full confirm. He gets to just dash up from full screen like that. This gets caught by the frame trap. I wonder if she tried to jump or what, because that wasn't a counter hit. Oh, get dunked back down to the ground. Gets the veil off too. Wants that meter, won't get to use it. This combo's gonna last until that's over. That's demoralizing. Could have confirmed that into a kill. Ooh. Uh-oh. You can do it. We were just talking about this round 1. Oh, that's a start. She's gonna get 100 meter. She's gonna have grid control. Command grab. She tried. I think that was a normal grab. But either one would have gotten caught. Is he dead? Oh, she already used her OTG. She screwed up. Oh, she screwed up so badly. Blocking it out. Got caught low, didn't confirm, got caught again. That is the most unfortunate loss. Mika had that, but she had already used her OTG. She didn't get another one. Let's see, because there's like 5 billion. I'll take this one. I don't want multiple Akatsuki matches. I can't handle that. I don't want too many Seth matches. I can't handle that. I gotta pick and choose. And so I'll take the Nanase versus Akatsuki over the Seth, and we can find a different Seth with a character I actually enjoy. Try to make it 1 for 1, right? One character I don't like, one character I do like. That's the optimal layout, instead of 2 characters I don't like. Doesn't run pressure, but got paid anyway. Akatsuki. Okay, yeah, that was a little too cheeky. Like, getting 1 reset, getting 2, you're getting a little bold there. Going for what, like 4 in a row? It's a little much. Finish something. Just gets caught, and he got counter hit too. I wonder what he tried to do. Gets corner control. Oh, gets the confirm. Unfortunately, gave up the corner. It would have behooved this Nanase to use the tornado move, and if you time that correctly, you can cross back over. That would have been, I don't really understand why the Nanase did not opt for that option. Maybe she just doesn't want to be close. And in so doing that, you do no way. Okay, I would have been so goddamn mad if that had worked. You sacrifice better Oki options, you sacrifice better mix-up options, but in turn, you remove the ability. Akatsuki did Akatsuki things at the end there and died. Alright, great match. You remove the possibility of Akatsuki doing basically what he did. Just, you know, like he can choose DP, he can counter, he can use the Tatsu-like move in order to avoid a throw attempt, all kinds of things. It removes that possibility from him. So it is a much safer option to just back off. And if you believe you are better than the other player in general, then, I mean, it's going to show in neutral and stuff, and you're going to get paid for that. So sometimes it can be better to not just go ham. This was a bad start for Vatista. Already in the corner, Oki, no confirm. Okay, that'll lead, never mind, no, it won't. Heavily prorated combo, started with an assault. Jumps out of the overhead, very brave. But that's what happens when you go for mix-up and not a proper meaty. It does allow things like just jumping out raw. Oh no. Vatista got started. There's the overhead, but super through it. Just gets hit by force function, and I think that was JB. I don't know if I've ever seen force function just used raw like that from Orie. Usually it's used like you're already in the air and you use it to get some kind of tricky cross-up setup. Oh god, that move is so busted. I mean, it's impossible to block that. You have to guess whether or not they're going to fall or whether or not they're going to go for the high. There's no reacting. Oh, caught it, no confirm. Could have probably 3-beat that. Just a little bit too high. Brave dash up. I respect it. I'm waiting for the overhead's got to be coming soon. Faked it. Good throw tech though. Was a yellow throw, so it wasn't terribly difficult to tech. Probably going for the shield bait to try and grid break. That would be my assumption. Ooh, dropped the combo. Gonna get a good confirm here. Gets the crossover as well to get corner control. I dig it. Good block. Gets the... Not the counter hit, because Vatista doesn't get counter hit, but look at this damage. I think that could have still kept going. Oh. Oh, now she blocked it. It's going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to kill, but she's going to get all the space in the world to work with. Just catches the backdash. Orie is one of the best backdashes in the game. I'm surprised that... I'm not surprised that caught. That move has a ton of forward momentum. It's actually kind of ridiculous. God, that overhead's so dumb. There's anything that makes you... Anything that forces a guess is just an unfortunate thing to have to deal with. I'm telling you, man, it's the easiest path to victory against anybody that is not a top player is to just get really goddamn good at using that charged overhead. I wonder if that was a messed up one. Oh, Orie's falling apart so hard. She has no meter. She did just get grid control, so that's good. Huh? I'm not actually... I don't know what happened there. It must have been... I must have seen it incorrectly. I thought... Because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't believe the Orie actually had enough meter to use a super there. But if I thought that it was like 2-2C versus the beam, but it can't have been because 2-2C would actually absorb the entire thing. At least as far as I'm aware. Because I have definitely seen 2-2C just completely eliminate. I mean, not even the super version, just the regular version I have seen eliminate super projectiles before. Like I've watched it eat an entire Seth super orb or Hilda's multi-hitting orb. Maybe it doesn't absorb beams, though. Maybe just solitary projectiles. It could have different properties, and that would make... What the hell was that counter? I don't actually know. What I really want to know why, again, I wish there was a rewind button. If the Chaos tried to do something, which I think would actually make sense, because a very typical move for Chaos is to use that move and then roll in. As a very common thing to do. So that would be what I believe happened. But I'm also very curious, like what if that move just vacuumed him in across half of the screen away in order to guarantee the hit? Because it did not look right in any way, shape, or form. And either one could have happened. I do believe it's more likely that he got caught out of that. But I don't know, sometimes counters do weird things. Oh, just gets hit by the assault. She had to do something because as you can see the timer was running out. Didn't have many options. Had to go for it. Just got caught. Ooh, good bait. Fortunately got nothing from it. Online dirtiness. Okay, good confirm. Why did she get hit by that? I wonder what she tried to do that would lead just getting hit by the raw super. She definitely was not in the middle of doing something. Should have... Online dirtiness, man. Like, he's not even covering it with anything. He's just doing it raw. And firmly believes that online's gonna have his back. Oh, if she had punished that, I would have lost it a little bit. Oh, getting a little reckless there, girl. Paying for it. That's death. She really paid for it. I don't think he was going to be able to finish it, but I always forget about Infinite Worth EXS. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen Chaos. God damn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen his. Wasn't very memorable. So maybe I have. Let's see. What do we want to go for next? I'm against Aha. No, let's go with this one. I don't really like either one, but they got plenty of points. Let's hope for a good match. That's gonna make up for the fact that it's a character I don't really care about versus a character that is astronomically on my shit list. Is astronomically high on my shit list. That would be the proper way to use that term. He just tried. That had to have been a mistake. He probably expected he was going to be on the ground. Like, there's no way he meant to do that unblockable. Number one, facing that direction, and number two, from full screen away. Good patience, but there wasn't really any mix up there. Ooh, I think she caught him trying to throw tech. That's what happens when you get predictive. Or maybe that was 5A. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it's 5A and his command grab animation. Very, very similar. Even him throwing out that fireball is a very similar animation to what his 5A just did. Oh. Yes. Die, die, die! I'm happy now. Life is set right. The world's balance is restored. Well, at least for now. The world doesn't like me enough to give me what I desire. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Oh no, that's right. You have to use the super version of the command grab to get the dirty setup, not the normal version. That was about like 0.2 seconds away from being a real confirm. Why is this doing 4,000 damage right now? I hate the world. The world sucks. It's a shit place where villains get away with whatever they desire. They always come out on top. Look at Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Look at what happened to that game. Virgil Doom took over. Look at this game. Seth and Phonon are ruling the world, and Vatista. This is not my kind of life. This is not the timeline I was ever supposed to be a part of. Please don't die. I am begging you. Please don't die. Oh god. Like, anytime a match starts getting really kind of random and reckless, Seth has a huge advantage there. But Linne's taking control. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I can't believe he's not just throwing out super fireballs right now. Oh my god, everybody does that. Everybody does that. They never, especially in net play. So few people in net play, and I'm also guilty of this, respect the fireball. You just want to keep pressing buttons. Like, you finally locked Seth down. You finally got him blocking something. Surely I deserve to get something from this, right? No. No, Seth still has advantage in that scenario as well. It's just miserable. Alright, Notes. Send it off. Last time we saw him, he actually lost. This actually... That just went straight through that? Does that not count as a real projectile? Maybe it was just a really bad interaction of hitbox? Oh, the grid break. No confirmed, though. Oh my lord. Phonon's absolutely screwed here. She has no meter. Notes has grid control. Well, she's getting it now that she's blocking. That was like half of a second before. Oh my god. Notes is too good. Right when grid control was about to shift over to Phonon, he grabbed her and got the shield break. Oh, that is just downright dirty. Yikes, that's not a good start. He's getting down plenty of puddles. He's going to have all the offensive momentum in the world. I don't know why he's being patient. Because Phonon doesn't have any reversals until she has meter. And she didn't have meter. Good blocking. Good. I'm waiting for the throw. Oh, there it is. He got him anyway. I can't believe she didn't throw something out because he was very clearly in the middle of an animation for something. There it is. Oh my god, that's miserable. Put the stick down. Put the controller down. Give it up. It's over. I don't care what you're doing right now. It doesn't matter. Life is over. He has 200 meter too. Like, this is... Ooh. What did he try? He fucked up. He was too far away from for the command grab. And I think that's his only, like, real invincible reversal. So I assume he probably just tried, he was hoping he would avoid that with the airborne super, but just didn't get forward far enough. That's why you shouldn't try to jump out of things. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage. Oh my god, it's still going. He's gonna get such a good setup from this. Guarantees grid control. Very smart. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for more, like, because this Phonon has been blocking very... Never mind. I was about to say, this Phonon's been blocking very well. I'm surprised he's not going for more kind of empty charge. Like, you jump in, you charge up a move, but it doesn't come out in time, you land and you throw. I'm surprised he's not going for that more. Or something like that. But, again, the Phonon's really good at blocking, but her throw teching has not really been tested. But it doesn't matter, he takes it anyway. Carmine is so dirty. That's a good match. That was actually a really good match.